What was the first robot you built? Like your first creation, let's say. Do you remember?
God, I don't think I remember trying to build a robotic arm out of really shitty stepper motors when I was in like high school.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. I didn't get into electronics until or I didn't get into any kind of technology stuff until like my junior year of high school. So it's still like all pretty recent. Like it's not something it's come naturally since like a kid. Yeah. So I think I built like a robotic arm to try and help me solder things because I have pretty shaky hands. Right, so like when I was learning to solder, I was really shitty at soldering. So I was like, give me a robotic arm. It kind of sucked ass because I made it out of PVC pipe and like tinfoil.
Hey, dude.
It is
sex.
Yeah, it is something.
So what was it that made you sort of, I don't know, fall in love with? I feel like such an idiot. Like, what made you fall in love with robots? You know? like, what made you like figure out like, oh, this is something I really enjoy doing, or that I enjoy just being creative with? Because it really seems like a creative thing for you.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's sick. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I just like how I like how robots move. I like putting like I just like making things, putting things together, and making them work. Is super fun for me. Yeah, so
Tinker Toys and Legos, dude.
Yeah.
Except for adults.
Like big boy Legos.
So were you into like Legos and stuff when you was like
a little bit? Yeah. I was never really good at doing them creatively though. I just followed the kit. It's I don't know, just something I found that was really interesting. Cool. The reason I got into coding was because like I wasn't very good at anything in high school, so I was like, I need a job after this, or I'm gonna be homeless.
Right.
So I just like really stuck with one thing. Really didn't like it at first, but then like as you improve at something, I think it's really hard to dislike something when you get good at it.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
Were you learning mostly at school, or was it? On
Oh
your own
God,
time
no! It was the opposite.
Oh,
yeah,
all self-taught.
I would like in school they didn't offer development in my high school, so I just like teach myself at home, and then I would try to teach myself at like it would mess with like my school studies. So like I would start doing even worse in English and math.
Right.
And like they brought me into the counselor's office. They were like, "You got to stop learning how to program." I was like, "No, fuck you. You're stupid. I don't need to know English. I want to know this."
I'm trying to make a robot that's supposed to do my homework and get me straight A's.
I'm trying to make
Can't
robots,
stop working
loser.
Don't you see my plan?
And I'm very glad I ignored my parents and all of the adults in my life and just kept doing my own thing.
Right. So your parents were pretty disapproving of like.
Oh, they didn't like it either because it messed with my grades.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure. So, there was one quarter where I was like, I'm gonna try and get better grades, and then I did get better grades, but it made me like worse at doing computer stuff. So I was like, fuck this, we're going back to computers.
It's kind of like the same thing with us, I guess, but for gaming, like we can all relate with our parents. Be like, get off the computer, like you're never gonna do anything with this.
Yeah, dude.
Now it's like,
back when I was streaming and like playing piano and just doing bits and shit, it would be like maybe midnight, 1 a.m., and my dad would fucking come and knock on the door and be like, "Get the fuck off the computer and go to sleep," and all that. And now look who we are.
Exactly. I mean, it's so important. I think like that everyone finds some kind of creative outlet, and I think a lot of parents just don't understand that that's actually super important and might be more important than some of the other stuff.
Yeah,
obviously, you always got to kind of respect, like, your parents are putting you through school. You should probably try to get your education.
At least the high school diploma.
Yeah.
At least the high school diploma.
Yeah, like, get it done, but, pursue your passion, like, for real. Like, don't...
Hey, dude, pass with C's. Do your thing.
Yeah, you heard it here first, guys. All the parents are like, I hate these guys. My kid's going to stop listening to this show.
Nah, kids, get good grades. Smoke weed after you've proved you're not a fuck up.
Exactly.
That's what my dad told me.
Just that.